Dear viewers, Assalamu alaikum. May Allah's peace, mercy, blessings on you. Welcome to the gems from the Quran. And Alhamdulillah, still we are going with this wonderful chapter, the chapter of pen, Surah Al Qalam. And we stopped in the previous episode at the verse number 16. And today, inshallah ta'ala, we will continue from the verse number 17, where Allah Almighty said, after أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم, إنا بلوناهم كما بلونا أصحاب الجنة إذ أقسموا ليصرمنها مصبحين, which means, indeed, we have tried them as we tried the companions of the garden when they swore to cut its fruit in the early morning. The people of the garden, the companion of the garden, they did something really bad. And that is that whenever their trees produce the fruits, so the poor people come, and whatever falls down, they will take it and they will eat it, and alhamdulillah, everything is nice. They are happy that they are getting this free fruit, the extra fruit that they have. Because imagine the trees are having excessively extra fruit, and the extra fruit is falling down, and those needy and poor people are coming and taking from it and eating from it. But what happened? The people of the garden didn't like it. They were not liking that the people coming and eating from our garden and eating from our fruit. So they start having this kind of plot, or at least this scheme or this way of stopping these poor people coming and eating from the fruits. So this is the story that Allah Almighty is telling us. Inna balawnahum, we have tried them, we have put trial on these people, these category of people that we just mentioned in the verse number 16 and 15 and 14. And if you go back, Allah put them into trial as Allah Almighty put the people of the garden into the trial. And they said, they aqsamu, they swore, they said, we will cut the fruits in the early morning. Why they will cut the fruits in the early morning? So they will take all the fruits and they will cut all the fruits, because if the poor people will come later in the morning, they will not find any fruit, so they will leave. So this is what they were thinking. They were thinking evil. They don't want to benefit people. And if you remember, even in the previous ayah, the ayah number where Allah Almighty said, مَنَّاعٍ لِلْخَيْرِ مُعْتَدٍ أَثِيمٍ. This was, one of the ayah that they are, verse number 12, مَنَّاعٍ لِلْخَيْرِ مُعْتَدٍ أَثِيمٍ, that these people are the preventer of good. مُعْتَدٍ, the transgressors. Athim, sinful people. And this is what they are doing now. They are مَنَّاعٍ لِلْخَيْرِ in this, verse, that they don't want to make other people benefit from their garden. Then Allah Almighty said in verse number 18, وَلَا يَسْتَثْنُونَ, and without making any exception. They don't want to make any exception. They want to take everything from their garden, all the fruits, all these blessings that Allah Almighty giving them. They don't want to just leave it for anyone. No exception. وَلَا يَسْتَثْنُونَ, no exceptions. So what happened? Allah Almighty said in verse number 19, فَطَافَ عَلَيْهَا طَائِفٌ مِّن رَبِّكَ وَهُمْ نَائِمُونَ. So there come upon the garden an affliction from the Lord, from your Lord, while they were asleep. So Allah sent upon the whole garden affliction from Allah Almighty while they were sleeping. Now what happened? فَأَصْبَحَتْ كَالصَّرِيمِ. Verse number 20, Allah says, فَأَصْبَحَتْ كَالصَّرِيمِ, which means, and it became as tough reaped. Now what happened next is more interesting to know about these people, those who are denying and preventing khair, good, from to reach to other people. And inshallah ta'ala we will continue after the break. Stay with us, inshallah. Welcome back, dear viewers. So as we stopped at verse number 20, where Allah Almighty said, فَأَصْبَحَتْ كَالصَّرِيمِ, and it became as tough reaped. What become as tough reaped? The whole garden. Because Allah Almighty, as He said in ayah number 19, فَطَافَ عَلَيْهَا طَائِفٌ مِّن رَبِّكَ وَهُمْ نَائِمُونَ. Allah sent upon the whole garden an affliction while they are sleeping. Right? So after this affliction, what happened? فَأَصْبَحَتْ كَالصَّرِيمِ. It become like as a tough reaped. Then look at from the other side what happened. فَتَنَادَوْا مُصْبِحِينَ. And they called one another at morning. They got up at the morning, they are calling one another every day. Come, let's go to the garden. Let's go and clean the whole garden from the fruit and everything. So, فَتَنَادَوْا مُصْبِحِينَ. They are calling one another early morning. And what they said? أَنِ اغْدُوا عَلَى حَرْثِكُمْ إِن كُنْتُمْ صَارِمِينَ. They are saying to one another, go early to your crop if you would cut the fruit. So let's go early morning. They are now awake. Early morning, they are calling one another. Let's go to the garden. Let's go and collect all the fruit, the crop. Then Allah Almighty said in verse number 23, فَانْطَلَقُوا وَهُمْ يَتَخَافَتُونَ. So they set out while lowering their voices. So while they are walking, while they are going all the way to their gardens, they are talking in a loud voice. They don't want to make any, a loud voice so the people can hear them. They might wake up, they might come, wake their family up and they go out to eat from the garden. So they got up in the morning, they are plotting, they are bringing people, their own people together, and they are going early morning. And فَانْطَلَقُوا وَهُمْ يَتَخَافَتُونَ. They went out. They set out while they are lowering their voices. Then what happened? And then they are assuring and they are talking to one another with the low voice. And then they said in ayah number 24, أَنْ لَا يَدْخُلَنَّهَا الْيَوْمَ عَلَيْكُمْ مِسْكِينٌ. So today, after this day, there will be no any poor person will enter your garden. So look at now the way they are plotting. Imagine, they are plotting against these poor people. Poor people, they have nothing to eat, they have nothing to, stay with, the whole day long. But yet they are against these even, poor people. So they said, أَنْ لَا يَدْخُلَنَّهَا الْيَوْمَ عَلَيْكُمْ مِسْكِينٌ. So there will be surely not enter it today upon you any poor person. Imagine what happened later. They are plotting against the bad people. What will happen? You will know inshallah ta'ala in the next episode, as the time is up for this episode. So till next episode, take care of yourself. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.